Sometimes a race doesn't go the way you hoped. Maybe it's an injury. Maybe the legs just aren't there that day. And that's okay. The good news is there's always another race, another chance. For me, New York City wasn't a PR, but I'm grateful my body held up. I got to see my family, and I soaked in all the incredible energy from the crowd. Now it's time to refocus and take on CIM in a month. Let's get it. All right, let's talk about how I'm planning to tackle the CIM block. It's a small block. It's only, I don't even know, I don't know if it's technically called, could be even a block, but it's like 4-5 weeks. I just finished the New York City Marathon for fun, and now a race is going to be CIM. That was pretty much always the plan. There was a part of me that said, or thought, that I can actually race New York and get a PR. But as I explained in my last video, it just was not going to happen. So, CIM was always going to be the A race. And you may be wondering, it's kind of crazy to be doing a marathon right after, especially New York City Marathon, but I've done, I don't know, 7 or 8 marathons before. As mentioned, I did New York City as more of a fun run or race, so it didn't really take that much of a toll on my body. I did rest for, 3 days, tested out in my legs on I think Wednesday or Thursday. Felt pretty good, so I said, you know what, let's keep it moving. So when I get past this little area, I'm gonna explain kind of the week by week for CIM and how I'm gonna tackle it. Alright, so week 1, which was last week, would be kind of like testing the waters, see how I'm feeling, see if I wanted to do a long run over the weekend. And so that's kind of like week 1. Worked out pretty well, so thumbs up for that one. I was able to do a long run, 17 miles on Sunday, with some marathon effort, so felt pretty good. Then this week is kind of bringing the mileage up, but not crazy mileage. So still kind of testing the waters. On average, I'll probably do 7 or 8 miles per day, excluding the long run. Long run will probably be a little higher than last week, hopefully. So at the very minimum, it'll be the same as last week. And then hopefully maybe a mile more, maybe. So we'll see. And that's, I guess, technically week 2. Talking about long runs, as I explained in my other video, you may be watching this video and be like, wow, Marcus has so many videos. This is like technically my 4th video. But my first vlog, I did that long run. I talked about how I want to do more steady pace and then do like marathon pickups at the end. I think Connor Mans does that a lot, Clayton, and so if it works for them, it probably will work for me, hopefully. Obviously they are not a mere mortal like I am, but I think that makes sense. So I'm gonna be doing that. And the one thing I'm gonna try to do is do the first half on a decline and then the second half on an incline. And the reason being, one, obviously it's probably good so you're practicing fatigue legs, but number 2, it's kind of like the cards I've been dealt. The trail that I go on is downhill, and then uphill back to my house. So that's the reason why.
Losing almost all my energy. It's getting hard to talk to you, and I'm the only one who speaks. It's all the things you never show. There are the things I want to know. Secrets start in your heart.
So next week, that will probably be my peak week with regards to mileage. So I'll heavy miles, my workouts will be a little on the aggressive side. I'm not gonna do a crazy taper. I mean, obviously I can't, it's only 5 weeks. But I feel like New York City, the taper I did, I didn't do it correctly, at least for my body. My body needs volume. So I'm going to continue on. Maybe like the second to last week will be, I don't know, a 60-mile week. Kind of like similar to this week where pick up the mileage, but not something crazy. So, and then my taper week will be, I don't know, gotta figure that one out. But it's kind of my strategy for taper. I'm gonna not do too crazy of a taper for obviously a couple reasons. I wonder, as I'm filming and running, talking, I wonder if that's gonna help my VO2 or something, because it definitely seems a little harder on these easy runs. And my pace-wise is relatively the same, so heart rate seems to be about the same. So maybe this is good. Maybe this will give me like more oxygen in my body or something. So we will see. We'll see if this experiment fails miserably or is a huge success. All right, 4 miles in, 4 miles back. So here we go.
Going on. Look at me sometimes like all you want to do is run. Hear me out, hear me out. It's all the things you never show.
All right, so that's kind of like the overall strategy for CIM. It's gonna be interesting. I do believe that doing a marathon at a very conservative effort may actually help the next marathon, especially something that's like hilly like New York. So hopefully that gave my legs some oomph to it and is ready to tackle CIM. CIM is, I hear they've got rolling hills the first half and then relatively I don't call it a downhill, I guess, but the second half. So there's nothing crazy like New York. So we'll see how it goes. All right, I'll keep you posted.
Every race teaches you something, even the ones that don't go as planned. NYC reminded me that it's not always about the perfect time or the perfect race. It's about showing up, learning, and staying consistent. CIM is next, and I'm ready to give it everything I've got. Thanks for following along. Let's keep putting in the work and see how close we can get to that sub 3.